Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 0 here in our 2014 Williamson County Game of the Week. I am Paul Brees along with Matt Hill again for another exciting season of Williamson County football. We're here at Centennial High School where the Cougars open up the season against the Clarksville Northeast Eagles. And what is a rematch of last year, Matt, as the Eagles took down the Cougars pretty handily.
Yeah, last year Cougars didn't have the season they were hoping to have. And they got a little bit of revamped offense. You see some new faces, but the one you better look out for is number 2, Deion Sanders, and you also got to look out for number 84, Emmanuel Hall. Big-time playmaker for the Cougars out there tonight as they get to set the kickoff right now, the Clarksville Northeast.
And here we go. So kicking off for the Cougars. And the he kind of slipped, and that's not to start there special teams wise, but
hey, not a bad little lick there.
Yeah, so starting offensively at the 32-yard line of the Eagles, as we will have Donia was on the kick right there. The Eagles are going to be led by quarterback Benji Birchwell, the junior. And defensively, the Cougars, Hooper Mills, the linebacker junior, going to try to anchor. Oh, there's the handoff.
Oh, and his knee went down.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing you're going to notice out there, there's some big old boys playing offensive line for Clarksville Northeast. And one thing that I'm going to be very interested to see, it's been pretty hot here in Williamson County as of late. And those offensive and defensive linemen that they've got are basically two-way starters.
Yeah.
3 of them.
Well, the interesting thing, Matt, and we saw the kicker for Centennial slipping right there. Birchwell, the quarterback, trying on that read option, he slipped as well. So not sure about the footing down there for both teams.
You're right about that. That definitely can play a factor. There are some patchy spots here, especially around the numbers.
Well, there's a nice pitch and catch as Rosar, the sophomore, reels it in for a nice gain of about 8 or 9. So it's going to be just a bit short here on 3rd down.
Nice pitch and catch. I thought they got a little bit more than they did, but nonetheless, third and 3. Big down here for both teams, kind of in that no man's land. It looks like Clarksville's going to pick it up. A nice run off the right side.
That's going to be Corey Wynn, number 28, the junior. 5'10", 190. Pretty solid.
Big guy. I mean, not tall.
Well, this
makes up for it in mass.
Yeah, this Clarksville Northeast team went to the 3rd round of the 5A playoffs last year and had a pretty successful campaign. And, you look down there on the eye test, Matt, a lot of athletes out there.
Oh, no doubt.
And they looked the part.
When we had their depth chart, they had ball's on the ground. 7-6 had a shot at it. Ball's still out.
Yep. And this could be the big break Centennial needs. Up.
Grant, number 76 for Clarksville. 6'4", 310 had a shot at that ball. Got that big body on it, those oven mitts. Wrapped it up. He's going to repeat 2nd down now, or not repeat, bring up 2nd down.
Well, the bad thing was Bryce Whitman, the D lineman, offensive line, the 2-way starter for Centennial, just hobbled off. Looks like he's holding his shoulder, and that's would be a big blow. He's the mainstay on the line.
Yeah, he and Eli Katina both are 2-way starters for Centennial. And
well, you're going to see right here.
Motion.
Yeah, you're going to see, Matt. It's going to be pretty sloppy, of course.
That generally happens, and you also talk about Clarksville being on the road here, and don't have a large contingent with them, nor the band. So they're kind of here all by their lonesome. They're going to make some mistakes. 2nd and 25 almost, 24.
Yeah, absolutely. And The only thing that can drown him out is the traffic on 65 out there.
No doubt, that's going to do it. It's actually moving, though. If
yeah. Head this
so
way to the
if
game.
you want to drive from Columbia down here, now you can.
Well, here we go. Second and a country mile. I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good.
He had a one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, Birchwell. Oh, well, we can see right there he's got a pretty nice arm.
Oh, yeah, and also you look at that up. Was that number 1 wide receiver out there? No, they don't even have number 1. Maybe it's number 2. That he had a large size advantage. Let's see who that is. Yes, number 2.
Yeah.
That is Caleb Rosar. He is 6'3", 180. Sophomore. Good Lord.
Well,
they don't grow them like they used to.
No. So here we go, third and a long 25-ish.
Throw it up to that kid again. All right.
Going to kind of play it safe right here.
This is not a bad play option, really.
Yeah,
As you see, one guy right there, if he's able to beat number 35, that is Clay Carter, sophomore. Nice play by him. If he's able to beat him, he's got some running room. 4th down and about 18-17.
Well, that Nick Green on the catch, man. We talked about Caleb Rosar, the receiver, 6'3", 180. Nick Green listed 6'3", 190.
Ew.
So
he's a senior, though. Rosar's got a little bit of time to grow into that. Bulk up.
Yeah. So, again, here's where the confusion sets in on week 0.
Yep.
And can we get 11 guys out here, punt team?
They didn't huddle up first, did they?
No.
I wouldn't have thought so, but run out of time. Back them up 5.
So back to about the 31 and a half.
Yeah, about 23 yards to go here. Not the way you wanted your drive to start here. You know, you got the bad kickoff where the young man slipped. Pretty decent field position, and then you just start going backwards.
Well, is that Prince on the return?
Blocking the back big time.
There's the fumble.
Ball's
That's
on the
not
ground,
what they need, and it looks
got
like
it. 22.
And a penalty as well, and I think that will also be on Centennial.
Oh, yeah, it's on Centennial, big time.
There's the week 0 mistakes that are going to happen.
Sloppy. But all across Middle Tennessee, that's what's happening right now.
Oh, absolutely. Well, again, Centennial High School opening up week 0 here for TSSAA and Williamson County football on a it turned out to be a nice night out here.
It was rather hot when we showed up, but sun's starting to go down, feeling pretty good.
Centennial last year, you talked about 5-5, no playoff berth, but Coach Rector would like to turn that right to ship kind of.
Well, they're not far off.
No, they've got the talent to do it. And
if they can get that offense on the field, you're going to see some explosive playmakers. Special teams not look good tonight for Centennial. Slip kickoff, then the block in the back, fumble. Not the trifecta you want.
Well, there's
that's Roth.
That's quarterback Birchwell.
Oh, excuse me.
On the keeper.
Backwards.
Well, good news for Centennial fans. Bryce Whitman trotting on the game, of course, with his sidekick Eli Katina. And he's talking about a guy, 6'2", 270 sophomore.
Yeah, wow.
So. Tell you what, that was almost bobbled. Nice job by the running back right there.
Yep.
22, Sebastian Bassino.
I think Trent McDermott came in to make that tackle. Look at those 37. Nice play by him. Not allowing him to pick up that first down. 3rd down and about half a yard. Looks like are they gonna measure?
No,
what are they doing?
It's gonna be the mandatory water break.
Yeah, mandatory water break.
So again, our opening game here on our WCTV Game of the Week in 2014. Paul Brees and Matt Hill back again. And bringing you some great high school action in Williamson County. A lot of excitement around this district and even around the county.
Yeah, we got some really good teams in the district this year. You know, think about Ravenwood.
Yeah, so you got a lot of, you know, we had last year a lot of talent on the county, and now it's going to be, you know, Emmanuel Hall for Centennial, Van Jefferson for Ravenwood. Pretty much everybody's got a one guy. Deion Sanders also in the mix. Joe Critchlow, the quarterback in Franklin.
Yep. I think you got to go right now just with things sit without seeing everybody play. Ravenwood 1, Franklin 2, Centennial 3.
And a nice
Big play.
Yeah, that's, I believe that's Whitman. 57, he just stunned it through there, Matt. And after the measurement for the first down, gonna make it second and about 14. You know, and he's going against Quandarius Grant, 6'4", 310 senior. Rockovanian Poydras, 6'2", 275 junior. Those are big men up front for the Eagles of Clarksville Northeast.
Find it interesting. You got to get rid of that.
Oh.
He had his man just kind of almost gave up on the play a little bit there. You also talked about the size factor there. You saw Grant pull out on the little bootleg for protection, and he was kind of at the beginning of that right in his quarterback's face there, and had to hold up a little bit. Third down and long now. Almost 14. The Eagles keep getting themselves with these negative plays back in these types of positions.
Yeah, after the big break on the
although I think
punt return fumble, the Eagles.
You pick up anything here, I think you're going for it.
There's
wow. Let's take that back.
They call those negative plays. And
yeah, and you saw.
Yeah, the center is looking around going, wait a minute. You told me.
Yeah. And you saw that. Looked like they were about to hand that off up the gut. I think they were trying to bust one, pick up, 4 or 5 yards, make that a much easier fourth down to pick up because they're kind of that no man's land.
Little trap.
You're not going to punt, but probably not kicking a field goal either.
Well, I'm thinking right here, maybe hit one of the receivers on, something quick and let them see if they can.
They're going to be playing off these guys being in a long situation. You may be able to pick up something. Both safeties kind of in the pocket. They hand it off.
Yeah.
We're both wrong.
Yep.
Picked up a solid 10 yards.
Yeah, got back up to the original starting line of scrimmage, which was about the 27-yard line, so it's going to be 4th and about 10. Now you got a tough decision for Coach Arrington and the Eagles, but I guess it's not a decision. I mean, he says, we're going to go for it here. So I guess a non-existent field goal opportunity for the Eagles. They're going to go for it on 4th and 9.5.
If that would have been a better pass, that would probably have been pass interference. But that ball is definitely uncatchable.
Well, probably the weakest throw we've seen from Birchwell. He's had a pretty strong arm, but that was just about 2 or 3 yards short of the receiver.
Yep. And now we got our first chance here to see this Centennial offense. You look at definitely Owen Roth, quarterback, junior. Going to be trying to get that ball whipping out to Manuel Hall, but I think one of the big things we're about to see is him handing it off to number 2, Deion Sanders. And he is a senior this year.
Yeah, and of course I do not see, well, there's Emmanuel Hall, 84 on the top of your screen.
Injured last year.
I'd like to see a little play fake to Sanders, throw it up top first thing to Emmanuel Hall, see what we got. Well, we got an empty backfield, I can tell you right there. There goes Sanders. He's going to try to do it all himself. That's probably not a great idea. But he does pick up a few.
Yeah, he did cut back, but as soon as he saw somebody, he did the smart thing and started going north and south. Picked up a long 3, maybe 4. Not a bad option.
So with 6 minutes here left in the first quarter, halfway through, our score is still 0-0. Last year's score, 48-31. So I'd like to see a little offensive shootout. Long throw there. Oh, man.
Ball on the ground again.
Well, that's going to be recovered. Wow.
Centennial got it back. And you know, that ball kind of floated a little bit, a little high. Took a little while to get out there. It allowed those defenders to kind of come crashing down on him. If that has a little more zip on it, get up the field some more.
Well, with someone like Emmanuel Hall, Matt, you gotta trust him that he's going to take care of the ball for you.
Right.
Probably not a little shaky start for everybody out here on the Centennial side. With 2 fumble, 1 has been recovered by. Oh, that's a great screen.
Wow, that's a hold. They didn't call it.
Oh my. And Sanders.
I mean, that dude just reached out. Look, that was 66. Yeah, Dylan Phillips, 6'4", 245 junior, just reached out and tried to grab his man in the middle of nowhere. Which you can call holding on every play, but you just got to keep those hands inside.
So 4th and about 4, and the Cougars are lined up to punt. First kick.
Not a bad one.
Yeah.
Got a good bounce. Did he touch the ball?
No.
No, somebody yelled out there. I didn't think he did.
Yeah, it's automatic.
I'm getting influenced by the student section over here. Not a good thing.
So a nice kick by.
Very nice kick.
Nick Madonia. Down at the 20, Clarksville again back on offense. I tell you what, Matt, Centennial just can't go 3 and out like that.
No. Their defense has been on the field the entire first quarter almost now. Yeah. We're at 4:40 remaining now. I want to see number 32. Jeff Taui get the ball. He is 6'1", 265, fullback. Not in the game right now, but he was in there earlier, and I want to see him smack somebody.
Well, there's a late flag coming in. That is going to be on the Cougars as a face mask, the 5-yard type.
5-yard variety.
And that's going to bring up another first down, but this time only first and about 5 after the penalty. Birchwell, quick throw. And a nice catch by Rosar. And that's going to move the sticks. And so first down as Birchwell again. This time he's going to keep it, and he is going to be stacked up at the line for no gain.
They've made a pretty good job tonight by the Cougars of stuffing that run, especially when they've gone right between the tackles like that.
So 2nd and a long 9.5.
You know, we talk about these mistakes. Right now, the defensives have clear advantage early on. So much more for the offenses to think about and line up and shifts and things like that. And right now, it's showing for both sides.
Whoop, busted play,
No,
maybe.
yep.
Yeah.
That's number 54. Johnson.
Dalen Johnson on the tackle. I tell you what, with Northeast having about 12, 13 offensive plays under the belt, Matt, really hasn't gone as effective as it should be.
No. And I think for a lot of his reasons we just saw right there, there's not in any kind of a flow at all.
Here we go again. Oh, and a great hit that jarred the ball loose, but he said they're down.
He was down. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
35, Clay Carter with the tackle. We'll see the punting game for the Eagles.
That's going to end up being
nice,
a good punt.
Great punt. If you're looking to get a no return.
No doubt. Right away from Price. No opportunity to bring that back. Option number 2 here. Now we got a second shot at offensive series now for the Cougars. Hopefully this is going to go a little bit better than the last one. They've got so much offensive firepower, they've just got to put it together and hang on to that ball. And, really, we saw 3 little dump-off screen-type passes in a row. And when you've got playmakers like that, you've got the ability to do that. But, I think you need to stretch the field, hand the ball off to Sanders. I mean, that's low risk, high reward.
Yeah, well, again, they've had trouble hanging on to the ball. We had a fumble on a punt return by Prince, and then we had the fumble by Hall, which created a long down and distance, and they ended up having to punt. So 3 offensive plays so far with 2:32 here in the first quarter here on the WCTV Game of the Week. The water break instituted by the referees tonight. As hopefully they've stayed hydrated enough to, get through this game. The cramps, are a painful thing to watch when you see kids out there and, there's really not much you can do to – they can't do it. They got to rely on someone else to, get it to stop for them. So.
And a lot of times they get stuck where they're at.
So here we go, first down. And the sweep to Hall.
Oh, nice blocking outside. He's going to pick up the first down. Got some really nice blocks. As he's going to take the ball off the jet sweep, coming around the edge, and you see there he's got some great blocking. Picks up a big first down.
Well, that's Coach Rector's plan. I'm sure he's going to try to find every which way to get 84 the ball. Handoff, pass, snap it straight to him.
I was about to say, that's coming. That's the man I want to see carry the rock right now, though.
A nice tackle by 32 for Northeast. That's Jeff Twai.
That's the man that also plays a little fullback.
6'1", 265.
I mean, he is a brick house.
Well, Coach Rector calls Deion Sanders one of the leaders of this team. A great attitude. And a outstanding young man. Here we go. We're going to try to hit it on the outside.
He's not going to arm tackle him either.
No.
Lowers the shoulder at the sideline. Drives it forward with another big first down. And that was not the best block play we've ever seen. That was a lot of Sanders breaking a lot of arm tackles. Moving across midfield, now down to the 45.
So 1st and 10, a nice set of downs here for the Cougars. And there's Roth, and he hits Sanders And he's gonna, he stepped out of bounds, but either way, another first down.
Couple of big plays in a row. As that offense gets moving, they're going to be hard to stop. And the other big thing right now is that defense is getting a much-needed rest.
Absolutely. Roth on the keeper.
I think he just needed to throw that ball.
And he's dragged down by.
No, just throw it across the line of scrimmage. You're outside the tackle box.
Rakovania Poydras. So we are down 2nd and 12. And the Cougars are going to line up as we have a little equipment.
I don't ever remember getting timeouts for that. I know we didn't get timeouts for water breaks.
You guys down in Texas.
No, that was just probably everywhere a while back. I bet you they get water breaks now. I do remember we had a metal pipe that had holes drilled in it.
The old water trough.
Yeah, had I'm sure it was a cesspool of disease and filth.
Or when you're in the plains of Texas.
Amen, brother. You don't waste water. Just ask my uncle. That's a little inside. Never mind.
3rd and 9 for the Cougars. It's been Sanders and Hall so far. You know, it'll be interesting to see when they use the decoy, who's the third option of this offense.
Well, I think Kevon Prince is a good option.
Oh, man. Nice pitch and catch. Who is that? There's your guy.
Prince. I'm telling you.
Right on the money.
Good little athlete out there. 5'9", 160, not a big guy. But he can move, and there we have got our first cramp victim. Not sure who it is. Let's just hope it's the cramps.
Well, 54, Dalen Johnson comes in, and I think he's going to be the guy to come in to replace. So keeping the trainers busy tonight.
He's not really, that doesn't look like cramps to me.
Well, we got
He's all right.
Games around the Williamson County, Matt. Brentwood is at home playing CPA. Right now, CPA leads 7-0. Ravenwood playing Stewart's Creek. Ravenwood's up 14-0. Well, that's a good sign. That's
68. That's a two-way starter, isn't it?
Is that
That
Katina?
is Eli Katina.
Yeah.
That's not somebody they need to lose. Katina, just a sophomore, too. There's a mess of hair that young man's got.
So back.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, 1st and 10. 43 seconds here in the first quarter. Roth, again, shotgun.
He's going to keep it. He's got a nice little alley right up the middle. Going to power through inside the 10-yard line down about the 9. Get that read option. Let Sanders run it a couple times. He's bounced it both ways now on this drive. And linebackers flowing with him a little bit. That time Roth keeps it. Gets some good blocking up the middle and picks up some huge yardage. This time going to give it to Sanders.
Oh,
Sanders,
man.
I thought there's a little more daylight there than there was. But still not a bad run when you're inside the 10.
Harold Walker, the cornerback for the Eagles, comes up and just drops to his knees.
Yeah.
Just kind of like.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah, he's 5'8", 170 as Sanders trips over him. But
Second down for about the 4.
Credited with the tackle.
Sanders again with a
It's
little
gonna be
try to
close.
cut back into the end zone.
Yeah, put in
Touchdown.
the books. Yeah, absolutely. Touchdown, Deion Sanders.
Prime time.
And he is
First of the season.
with 7 seconds left here in the first quarter.
He didn't want to walk down to the other side of the field to finish that. Had to get it done now.
100 yards. And we got fireworks.
Fireworks.
On the other side of 65. Somebody's back in the trees over there. Little added bonus here at Centennial this year. That is exciting.
And highly illegal. No, I'm kidding.
Well, you may be right.
I don't know. I'm sure they have a permit.
Yeah, too. Well, free fireworks show for the local drivers on 65. Well, Deion Sanders punches it in from about the 3-yard line with 7 seconds here in our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees, Matt Hill, there at the lovely Centennial High School complex.
About to get lovelier.
It's about to with the new addition of, looks like maybe a auditorium performance drama.
It's big.
Yeah, it's something.
It's big.
It has taken a lot of parking.
We're looking at 2 backhoes, a front loader, a grader, 1 dump truck, some 4-foot concrete pipe.
Yeah, it's
something big's going on.
Well, I know one thing. They need kind of a shuttle for me to get back to my car.
Yeah. You got to pull the WCTV card on them next time.
Yeah, I didn't do that. You, on the other hand?
Oh, I did.
That's special privilege.
Nothing like being a minor celebrity.
Yeah.
WCTV, what? What's
You're a D celebrity. D-list celebrity.
Maybe Q-list.
Yeah, you ever see
YouTube sensation.
Yeah, right. You ever see us at Kroger or Walmart? Just stop us. We'll be glad to talk to you.
Yeah. Sign your kid's face or something, you know.
Well, here we go. And that time a better kickoff as that one sails.
Up! It don't matter. As soon as it crosses that goal line, it's over. 7 seconds now here remaining in the first. We've got our first scoring action. And it looks to me like Centennial's starting to kind of find their rhythm a little bit.
Well, you talk about rhythm. Clarksville Northeast.
They have lost it.
They have yet to find the rhythm offensively. They have had plenty of snaps, offensive possession, but they have gone. They've gone forwards, but they've gone backwards just as far. So Birchwell, the quarterback here, first time under center. It looks like Matt going old school, and that's going nowhere.
I believe that was the man I wanted to see. Is that 32?
That would be number 20.
I didn't see. You're right. 28.
Corey Wynn. And that's going to do it here for our first quarter action on our WCTV Game of the Week. Your first quarter score, the Centennial Cougars 7 and your Clarksville Northeast Eagles 0. Well, we got, Matt, we got a host of new people here on our WCTV crew. Each year we
Boyce down on the field.
Yeah, have a
with
new,
Raquel.
New
Raquel's only returning intern.
Yeah, look at her. She's down there. She knows.
On the 20.
And then Boyce also on the field. Up here to your left,
Christian
Whittemore.
6'5", 123.
He is former student of both of ours.
Yes.
And it's
if I ever had any technical difficulties, I came to Christian.
Yeah,
Christian has failed us tonight with the monitor up top, though.
No, it's not his fault. We'll blame it on Tyler.
Amen, Tyler.
Tyler back again for season number 27?
Tyler's back. Back again. 23?
So, of course, Creed leading the charge, and along with
and I believe we got Tori down there too. Tori. And then we can't forget the man, the myth, the legend. Who was it? I can't remember.
Lance. Lance, he's the best.
Simply the best.
Well, here we go. Second quarter action. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that at, oh, let me get a quick start there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, no.
This tackle.
Oh,
wow. Number 15 about broke it loose. That is Nick Green. Talk about another big wide receiver for those guys. 6'3", 190. Oh, that's the same guy. 6'3", 190, man.
This senior
shoestring tackle, he'd have been gone.
Well, here's the problem. I thought that the Eagles had a little false
agree.
start. Yeah,
I feel the exact same way.
Coach Rector, I think, thought the same thing, but either way, no penalty and a big gain and a nice tackle. And we're back.
We are live. Having some camera malfunction. Or not camera, excuse me.
It's week 0 for everybody.
Yeah, we got it all hooked up now. Up top. Got instant replay.
And there's Birchwell. He's going to go up
He's
top.
Got a man.
Whoops. And that's no flag.
I'm kind of surprised by
Nice
that. That was
D.
definitely face guarding. If you're a Cougar fan, you thought that was a great no
Yeah,
call.
it's great defense. 27, Warren Jones, the junior. So going to be 2nd and 10. I like the call from Coach Arrington and the Eagles right there to go up top on first down. Northeast going to line up again under center. We saw it the first time just before the quarter. Now they're starting it again in the second quarter. And he's got plenty of time. He's going to hit.
Intercepted.
Picked off. It's Fritz. And he has got a wall, my friend.
Oh, he definitely does.
Can he outrun 37?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Those big boys tracked him down. But you could see that coming a mile away. Birchwell got a little pressure in his face. And there you see Prince does a great job of reading that ball, going high up and getting it. And then it's just speed, turns it on. It's kind of run down by some of those big boys, but they didn't have as far to go. And that was a great play by Prince.
Well, after a couple of
got to give some credit to that front seven. There's some pressure brought in right up the middle.
So after a couple of mishaps early on to start this game, I think the Cougars here have kind of settled in. And they are knocking on the door again of the scoring opportunity here. The ball spotted just at the 23-yard line of the Eagles. And the Cougars are probably, listen, if I was Coach Rector, where's 84? That's what I say. Where's 84?
In the slot.
He's in the slot. We'll see what we got.
In
How about we
motion.
just hand it to him?
There, no doubt.
A great play by.
Oh, my gosh. I think we got a hold, though.
Wow, they blew the play dead.
I don't get that. I guess they call it in the grasp or something. I'm not sure.
And that was Sebastian Bassino. The D end over there did a nice job.
Yeah, I think no matter what, though, I think there's going to be holding here on Centennial. I could be wrong, but that's the spot that gets called in. Yep.
Yeah. And it's tough to do, Matt, right? The jet sweep's coming.
Oh, yeah.
You're the end guy trying to block. And
oh, yeah.
all of a sudden you got a guy coming outside of you, and they know they can see Emmanuel Hall running on the outside. And as offensive lineman or tight end trying to block down, it's a pretty tough job.
A lot of times what you're hoping is that guy gets upfield and you cut right in underneath him. Sometimes they're even completely unblocked on the jet sweep. There's a lot of times when you don't block that in, they kind of freak out when they don't get hit. I don't know what it is about it, especially at this level. They're expecting to get hit, and all of a sudden they're free. They don't know what to do.
Well, that play to number 84, Emmanuel Hall, didn't quite work out the way Coach Rector planned. That's okay. As you're going to go back to the drawing board here. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how much of the playbook Coach Rector will open up to expose to, you know, the rest of the district now. You know, in a game that, yes, it means something when it comes playoff time, but, you know, as far as seeding goes and stuff like that in your district. Well, the referee's going to the other side. I don't know what's going on. There's Coach Rector right there, his third season.
First and 22.
Now there's Sanders.
That's
Rob.
Rob.
Yeah, you had me fooled.
Yeah, I was looking at Sanders as well. You know, something to look at here. I believe earlier we saw Eli Katina go down injured, and we saw him walk off the field. Now, believe he's on crutches. We're going to get an instant replay here as you see Roth keep it. And again, respecting Sanders' speed and ability on the outside, that hole just opens right up. Good job blocking by that offensive line and picks up a huge chunk of change.
Yeah, that's
whoop. Sanders, nice jump flag on the play, though.
Yeah. That's the old point of attack, and, you know, it's hard to hold your block that long.
It is. But again, on the sidelines there, Katina's done for the night, I'm going to imagine.
Yeah,
he does not have his helmet. We'll see Sanders on the sweep. A little handoff. Nice little aerial acrobatics, but all for naught.
That's good camera work down there by Boyce.
Nice.
Way to hang in there, buddy. Guess we forgot to tell him if the play's coming right to him, hang on to that camera. Coming out of your paycheck.
That's right. You have to work for about 4 years to pay that off. Wow, and then marching right back. Second and about 22 now.
So here we go. Oh, and I tell you what, we'll take the.
They're going to get 5 back.
Yep. A second and 22 becomes second and 17. You don't say it's more manageable, but it's a lot better.
Oh, yeah. They need 3 more of those to make it manageable.
So here we go.
Oh.
Backside. No, a great screen. If they
Nice.
get that block on the outside.
Didn't get it.
Nope.
66 got too far upfield too quick. Which is hard, which is easy to do. You know, you don't see anybody in space.
Yeah, Malcolm Miles, the 76 right there.
Yeah, you got to realize that that guy's a lot faster than you, and you got to give him, you know, a little leeway.
So here we go, 3rd and about 12. It's been a long possession for Centennial. They've started at about the 23. They have gone backwards since.
Roth's going to keep it again.
Yep, he's going to take it down to about the 20. So that's going to be, man, it's going to make an interesting call.
Yeah, about a 6-yarder. It looks like they're going to kick it.
Yep.
Try to get another 3 on the board, extend this lead.
So Coach Rector setting the play up in the middle of the field for his field goal unit. And that is a nice kick.
That was one heck of a kick.
So with 10 minutes and 10 seconds here in the second quarter and a field goal attempt of 37 yards, that gives the Centennial Cougars the lead 10-0.
That was a great kick. We've had a history of some good kickers here in Williamson County, and you're going to see it right here. That's one of the prettier ones you're going to see. Nice high over the top of the goalpost.
Yeah, plenty of distance.
I'm telling you. That would have been good for about 55.
Yeah.
Referee got it right.
So after the interception by the Cougars, they net gain of 3 yards, and that led to the 37-yard field goal.
Like 12 plays to get that 3
Yeah,
yards.
it took them a long time.
1/4 a yard per play.
Yeah. So again, here at Centennial High School, You know, one of my favorite stadiums.
It is a good one. It is a good one.
You don't feel like
it's not my best looking stadium but my favorite is Fairview.
Yeah.
It is by far not the best looking, but I love going out there.
Yeah. Okay.
And they've got that real good Mexican food place.
Yeah, exactly. Little pregame meal.
Although we had some good Mexican food tonight.
Yeah.
They wouldn't pay us to plug them, though, so we're not doing it.
No, absolutely not. Not getting enough money for that, right? So here we go after the field goal attempt. Cougars are kicking. And here we go. That is plenty of leg.
Going in.
So when you have, we have a lot of good kickers in Williamson County throughout the years, and again, if that kicker is such a great asset to your whole team, if you can pin kids back, pin teams back, make them start, make them drive 80 yards versus, letting someone like a Vic Wharton from last year
no doubt
catch it, and who knows what would happen, return it 110 yards.
Or fumble.
Or
get a flag. But he could do anything. And looks like Centennial's got a good one, though.
Nice tackle. Who's that number? I believe, is that 54 on the tackle?
Something's wrong with his helmet there. Yeah, 54.
Yeah, Dalen Johnson. I think he was one of the ones that came in for Katina.
Yep, nice, doing a good job filling in there, laying the wood on that guy.
And hopefully with Katina's injury, it's just precautionary. he's
still on the sideline. They didn't cart him off anywhere.
Keeper and a big tackle. Who's that? 33, Chandler Stump.
Does a good job of staying at home. Driving them back. Brings up about a 3rd and 7 now. You're going to see Stump just power in there. Driving to the ground for a big 2-yard loss.
So 3rd and about 7, as you said. And this Eagles offense has been pretty stagnant. Had some success early on, killed himself with some penalties. And the last opportunity was interception that Prince, the DB for Centennial.
Yeah, Birchwell's just not looked comfortable. You see right there, not a good pass, not been accurate, been high. And, nobody's really hit him back there. He has been pressured a couple times. He was on the interception, but he's not been getting nailed.
Well, the punting unit for the Eagles trots on, and Prince is back deep. First time we saw him, he fumbled, and now he's got an opportunity to put Centennial in great field position. And Prince, probably one of the fastest guys in Williamson County.
Yeah, you saw his return skills on that interception return.
Oh, my.
That came through the other. They don't even want to get the ball near him. That's going to go out of bounds. And what about the 38?
He's
still walking it up.
You know what? I don't think he really has a clue. Coach Rector's looking at it going.
Let's just call it a 35.
Yeah. Because I didn't know you could punt it that bad.
Ooh.
But the great thing about that punt, Matt, still a spiral. Still a
It
spiral.
was.
It's kind of like maybe your golf shot.
Off the side of the foot. It's like a little sand wedge. Except it went into the bunker that time.
That's what we need to do. We need to have a little WCTV golf scramble.
Brother.
Creed, Lance.
I'll drive the cart.
Well, there's Terry Arrington, the head coach at Northeast. He is a longtime head football coach here in Tennessee. Now he's stopped at Clarksville Northeast, had a successful season.
Here's an interesting formation.
Wow. Do we have enough people on the line?
Oh, forward pass. It was going forward.
Again, trying to get into the plate makers, Sanders or Hall.
There you're going to see him flip it out. Definitely did go forward, but not the best pass. Not sure Sanders should have been up there a little closer. You know, he was trying to get his run set up.
That's a new quarterback.
This has been the best play that Centennial's run tonight.
New quarterback
Yeah,
right
who
here,
are we
man.
looking
Number
at?
8.
Number 8.
This is Connor Wrightfeld.
And he's going hurry up. He didn't want to pull him off the field.
I like it. Yeah, yeah.
He's like, next play.
Roth over here on the sidelines, not injured, but you know, I know that Coach Rector likes both of these guys, so going to give both of them a chance here. Still in the second quarter.
And up Sanders. Got some blocking on the edge. He's holding that
Where's
thing
he
all
going?
over the place. He needs to be careful. He's going to lose it.
He's got
some room.
Wrightfeld.
Tried to pick up a block down about the 15. He's got to hold that ball a little better, my Lord. Run around in traffic like that, as you're going to see him just all over the place. Looks like it's got some good blocks, but there just Prince just gives up on it just a hair. Couldn't hold it long enough. And then coming back, and you're going to see Wrightfeld right here try to get himself a block in the stat column. A lot of running for 6 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 4 as Wrightfeld brings him up here. And oh, man, I like it. Lower than the shoulder by the
no doubt
quarterback. Wrightfeld 6'2", 180.
Carter, 5'11", 175. Giving up a little bit.
Yeah. So first down here. Great opportunity for the Cougars. 8-19 here. Second quarter. Got to get the sticks moving here. There's also week 0 for the chain crew.
Yep. Still got a shot to pick up a first down here. 8-19.
Whoops. Wait a minute now. Whoa. Here we go. That's going to be a touchdown.
He's in.
By Tristan.
We're sorry, Tristan. We're going to mess that up.
I don't want to mess your name up. Piscane?
Piscane. Tristan Piscane.
I'm waiting.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for the PA guy
I
down
just
there.
know that was one heck of a run. I think he's stumped too. We're going to go find out, Tristan, how to say your name.
So an 11-yard touchdown run by the Cougars. And that extends the lead, 17-0. A slow start. A slow start for the Cougars, but now a little bit of comfort. $17-0. Here comes Matt back. He's talked to everybody. What's Tristan's last name? How you say it?
Piscane.
Well, I believe you.
And I would say I got that from the coach and I think the band director.
Either way, touchdown. Cougars.
7 points, Cougars. And here you're going to see it.
Man, I'll tell you what. He said, you know what, Deion Sanders, watch this.
You just stay over there and makes a nice juke move there and runs through that little bit of an arm tackle and takes a licking right there, but just keeps on driving forward. Good blocking by that line, and he puts it right in the end zone. And you know what? That is number 19. That was not true.
Yeah.
Are you sure? That looked like a 19 on that.
Yeah, 19 right there, buddy.
Yeah, but that's not Tristan Piscane.
Yeah, it is.
18 is Tristan.
Oh, I'm going to say that's
right.
Tristan. Is it not?
No.
Oh, it's Mondu Sawyers.
Yes, so.
Well, Tristan.
I'm not listening to you anymore, Paul.
I can't. You know what? These blue numbers.
He said before the game, what's the over-under on Matt screwing up a name? There we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
look out.
There we go, which I already knew was 100% for me. But
I apologize. And Mr. Sawyers,
Nice run, Mr. Sawyers. And Mrs. and Mr. Sawyers, we apologize right now. Send the complaints to Matthew H.
Well, here's what I'm going to say, man, after going back and double-checking.
I'm just telling you, that was a 19, and on our roster it's that.
I think it was 18. Well, I see.
Can we get the replay again?
Where's the replay?
We need the replay again.
Well, 19's over here on the side. I'm looking for 18. He'd be the one, drinking water. Well, there's 18. He doesn't look. I don't know, man. I tell you what, I'm getting too old. I can't see. Oh, a big hit.
Man.
Check it out, 37, I believe.
That was one lick.
I'm going to wait till everybody wants to start bringing binoculars. These dark numerals are 37.
Here we go, 19.
19.
19. 19.
19. That is Mondu Sawyers, 19. Touchdown.
And in our defense, we did go to the Centennial coaching staff.
Well, I double-checked. Well, you went over there and said, what's Tristan's last name?
Yes, I did. I didn't ask who scored.
Yeah. I asked who scored it. And one of them said Tristan Biscotti. Either way, I know this, 17-0 after last year, 48-31. Coach Rector has got to be smiling.
And they got the running game going no matter who's carrying that rock.
Exactly. Big guys up front, minus Katina, who's out. Well, it looks like a little knee injury. Maybe precautionary.
Hopefully just a little sprain.
Yeah. Well, timeout. I'll tell you what, again, Clarksville Northeast, Matt, has a lot of athletes over there, and it's just very
Well, they've tried to throw the ball several times to get themselves in a little bit of a hole. And the passing game just not coming together. Birchwell does not look accurate.
No. Well, I'll tell you what. There's the student section. They came out in full force tonight.
They certainly did.
Said, what are we going to do tonight on a Friday night?
They believe that they will win.
Yeah. There he is.
Look out, number 19.
What is it? Number 19, check
your
your
That is Mondu
Sawyers. Look at him. Oh, he's standing alone. Somebody should be over there saying, hey, man, good job. Oh, there he goes.
He's getting the shirt fixed up.
He says,
getting ready for another touchdown.
He says he's going to get Deion Sanders. Say, hey, you probably need to sit down. I got this. Well, it's week 0 for me, Matt.
Yeah, so you know what? I followed you right down the whole rabbit hole, so it's all right.
Oh, we got a new quarterback for Northeast.
And I shouldn't have called you out. I apologize.
That's all right. I'm going to let it go. I tell you what.
Because I screw up about 7 times a game.
It happens. Hey. Well, let's see what we got here. We got the new quarterback. It's number 5. That is going to be William Wilcox, the 6'1 junior. So out goes Birchwell, the junior. In comes Wilcox, the junior.
We'll see if they can get this offense going a little more. Ball on the ground.
Wow. Oh.
And Centennial's got it.
Yeah, easy from about the 10-yard line.
They're going to have it. They're going to bring it back a little bit. Make it about the 13. Woo. Go from bad to worse. As you see, they fumble the handoff there.
New quarterback in Wilcox just couldn't get it in the.
And then Wilcox makes the big mistake of not just falling on the ball, trying to pick it up. And Centennial comes away with it. 7:37. 17-0. Big opportunity to extend this lead.
Man, it would be huge. Heading to the house at halftime, up 24. Yeah.
Whew.
On a team that, pretty much put the smackdown on you last year. The Cougars have responded. Oh, and that time the fake right belt is trying to take it up the belly. He's going to be stuffed for no gain. You see right there, nice play by 32, Jeff Tuai. So 2nd and 10. Right field on the rollout, looking for somebody. It's going to go to the end zone.
Oh, too high.
Oh, man. He had Prince.
He had Prince.
Tough play, Matt. When you're rolling to your left, got to throw your body back around, get the shoulders square.
Good protection, though.
Absolutely.
And, Prince is wide open right there at the goal line, though.
I know.
Prince has got good hands. We saw him go up and grab that interception earlier.
Well, Prince listed at only 5'9", 160. Here we go, 3rd and 10. It's a big opportunity for Centennial. I know Coach Rector would not like to just settle for 3 here. Right field going to get to the corner.
He got the first down nonetheless.
So this drive, it's been kind of decoy Sanders, decoy Hall.
Yep.
And Reitfeld has done a nice job.
You see him fake the handoff, and that has been one of the best plays they've had tonight is quarterback keeper off the read option, and they've been gutting them.
Yeah, and Reitfeld probably more of the running quarterback than Roth, as Roth more of the passing quarterback. And now we're going, oh my. I don't know if he fumbled the snap or what.
Still, there was a surge forward.
I know,
was good.
I know one thing. They're down about the 1, and Deion Sanders, the running back for Centennial, just turned around to the coach and kind of was demanding the ball. He turned around a little frustrated. Said, let me finish this. So the I formation.
Oh.
I believe he did it.
Yeah, he did. Initially, he got stood up. Nice second effort, powering into that end zone.
And the 2-yard plunge.
Put 6 on the board.
and that young man is excited. I think he realizes. As Deion Sanders punches it in, extending the lead 23-0.
Opportunity to make it 24 here. And they do it.
Well, a great start. Since about the first offensive series, it has been.
Well, really, almost the entire first quarter, they barely had the ball. And you see Sanders runs right on his offensive line at first, but then bounces right off, gets that low center of gravity, falls forward in the end zone. 24-0 right now. The Cougars lead the Eagles. You think about 8 minutes of the first quarter, they really didn't even have the ball.
Yeah, they are. Well, they've had interception and a fumble recovery deep in the Eagles' territory. As
there's a bird.
Tyler is doing a nice job trying to keep up with it.
Probably feasting on some of these bugs around these lights here.
Yeah.
Well, I hate this song.
So,
if you wrote it and you live around here, I apologize.
Yeah. CPA is up 10-3 on Brentwood. Page is up 10-7 on Lipscomb Academy. Fairview is up 13-0 on Cheatham. And Ravenwood's up 35-0 on Stewart's Creek. That Ravenwood team's going to be pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. Centennial trying to say something about their week 0 performance here when they look in the box score. Hopefully they're going to keep that goose egg going and put more points on the board. This is going to be deep.
We have not seen with that first return tonight off the slip. I doubt we'll see many returns at all this season.
No, you're exactly right.
Well, let's see if Clarksville's able to get anything going now. Birchwell is back into the game.
So maybe going to throw a little more, I guess, after the fumble. Coach Arrington not too, whoa. Incidental contact.
Yeah, nothing wrong there. I mean, you look at those two wide receivers they've got to try to get them the ball. You know, it wouldn't bother me a bit if they just lined up and did that 3 times in a row. I mean, just try to make a play. Because right now nothing else is working. And you keep stretching the field even if you don't connect, you know, may open some other things up.
Or maybe get a flag.
Yep.
Kind of get you out of the rut of going nowhere.
And you need to flip this field too. You don't need to give the short field right back to Centennial.
That's not a bad
That's
opportunity.
A good one. Nice little move there by Green.
I think Coach Rector probably not happy with the cornerback. We've had two plays, Matt, where they've thrown the little hitch out there, and the corner has not been able to take the tackle down. I'd love to see him break down right there and make that tackle and not get that extra 8-10 yards.
That's a big guy. Both the corners are giving up a lot of size.
Oh, great play by that interior line of Centennial, stacking it up for no gain.
Big guys down there making big plays. 2nd and 10. Defensively, they played a great game tonight. I believe that was 66. Phillips, junior. He's a 2-way starter.
So here we go. And I tell you what, nice catch right there. Probably the best throw we've seen since the first quarter when they came out.
He found that little pocket. Got his man the ball. And that's what they've got to do. Got the chains marching for the first time, picked up a couple of first downs.
You see right here, no pressure really.
Nope.
Sit back, relax, and just make that toss.
And it looked like they kind of went to a zone there. Cover 2 on the sidelines. I'm not exactly sure what the number that is, but
he's got to come up and make the play again.
And that time he does.
Yeah, 16.
I think that's 18.
Is it? That's going to be
33.
10?
No, I don't know. It's not 10. That's the quarterback.
Got
it's 18. It's 18. That is 18. This time.
Yep.
That is Tristan Visconti.
Beautiful.
Nice job, Tristan.
We got him, man. Made it official.
No touchdown, but one nice tackle.
Oh, wow. Hit him in the hand.
Got to bring that in, Green.
Nick Green. Well, you know.
3rd and 10, I think you're going for it.
The Eagles must have listened to you and said, you know what, let's just start throwing it and see what happens.
Yeah. Going nowhere with everything else that was going on. And had several turnovers trying to do a little motion and things like that. And you know I'm not one that says throw the ball.
No. As the
you got those 2 weapons out there. I mean, just those guys are huge.
So 3rd and 10, 4:33 here in the second quarter. Oh, man, here comes the pressure.
Wow, is that number 66? Dylan Phillips, the junior, made a couple of big plays on this drive. None bigger than that right there. You know, we talked about going for it on 4th down. I think now you're punting.
Well, they tried to go up top, and he was covered, and the pressure came. Oh, you know what, though? You talked about flipping the field. They're going to have their opportunity, barring any injury or a long punt return here by Prince.
Although last time we see him kind of try to put that in the corner pocket.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's give a heads up to Raquel.
Look out, Raquel.
Raquel, this may be coming at you. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to have a delay of game. 4th and 18. They couldn't make up their mind.
Man.
And now it's going to be 4th and 23. If I was Kevon Prince, I would tell him to come stand over here by Raquel. Go stand by Raquel. He's right there at the, he's marked at the 20. You want directional punting. The Eagles have been pretty good at it. And you know what? He's done it again.
That is a nice one.
Raquel, oh, man.
Stayed in bounds, too.
That is even better.
He couldn't have called that a better kick right there. About down to the 9-yard line.
Wow.
That was beautiful. Hit about, the 25 and then just rolled right along the sideline. You see it right there.
As Sebastian Bassino.
Yeah, it lands about right at the 20. Rolls down to the 9.
I told you.
Put some English on it. You're right.
Prince, go stand by Raquel. You would have been right there. Could have taken it back to the house. Well, good news is the Eagles have no points on the board here after that drive. But there's Raquel still in one piece, all intact. 3:30 left here in the second quarter. Seems like a long half, Matt. I'm not sure.
It has been. It kind of went. That first quarter was bam, and then seconds dragged a little bit. A lot of scoring, a lot of penalties too, though.
Well, you know what? I think that may be Prince. Is that Prince taking the direct snap?
I couldn't see.
That's going to be number.
I think you're right.
3,
nope.
Maybe. We got a man down. Well, hopefully we can dissect this right now with the replay. Let's see.
Oh man, I hope he's all right.
Yeah. He's got the cramp.
Sniper.
Somebody. Yeah. Hey, there you go.
The worst I ever saw was Rock Batten, head coach at
BGA.
We were in the cafeteria at McGugin, the McGugin complex.
Yeah, over at Vanderbilt.
Yes.
Again, for
Chef Magic.
For those that don't know, you were an all-SEC offensive lineman at Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
go
go
ahead. I'm listening.
I was not, and do not say that again. He was walking across the floor there, had his tray and everything, and all of a sudden just locked up. Couldn't fall down, couldn't anything.
Was this after practice?
Yes, after practice. And we were awful because, he's standing with his tray. And we made him stand there for about 5-6 minutes while he was just yelling and getting mad.
Nobody came to help him, not even to hold your tray?
We were laughing at him.
Oh.
Hard time. That's why Vanderbilt was awful back in the day. The
team,
camaraderie.
Oh, my.
He had big tears welling up in his eyes.
And he's a big guy. No, he's not a big guy.
No, he's not.
Well, he's playing SEC football, so he must be okay.
I mean, yeah.
He's not big. You're big. I won't give you.
He could lay the wood, though. I'm telling you, he was a big hitter.
Well, it's 74 for the Eagles.
310.
Trotting off. The bad thing is once you have a cramp, I don't think you need to be trotting off the sidelines, right? Just relax and
I don't know.
Take your time.
Just drink some water. In Texas, you can get an IV.
Really?
In high school.
Wow.
Depending on where you're at. Where I was at, you get an IV. You also got a cortisone shot at halftime.
Everybody?
No, but several people.
Oh.
It's ridiculous. Probably illegal now, I'm sure.
You probably.
Especially because it wasn't a doctor giving it to Just pass this needle around, guys. 2 cc's each.
Oh,
man.
pass to the tight
That
end.
was a great pass. Better catch, number 89. Tate Simpson, the senior. A lot of seniors on this Cougar team.
Yeah.
A lot of old Cougars. Pass right down the middle. Simpson does a good job of bringing that in.
And there's the keeper. I don't know if that's Roth or Wrightville back in the game. I have to double check when the pop. Yep, that is Roth. He's back in. And if they could get,
They got a lot of time.
3 minutes.
3 timeouts, too.
3. And the clock is stopped. Oh, well, no wonder. We got a penalty on the play. So
They got
procedure.
legal procedure.
Yeah, on the Cougars. So 1st and 15. So Roth and Sanders in the backfield. Man.
That time they read it.
Yeah, and
Went to the well one too many times.
Dylan Johnson, I think the young man that replaced Katina.
He's made a couple of good blocks, though.
Yeah, he has been. Missed that one.
Done a good job tonight.
44 right there for the Eagles. That's Mandrell Montgomery, the D end. So this is 2nd and 13. Roth looking, pumps.
Try to keep it.
Yeah, and there's Montgomery again.
Not going to pick up much. Might get back to the original line of scrimmage.
I would like to see Roth just lay one out for Hall over there and see what happens. I don't know if this is the right time, at being about 3rd and 9 with 2:14. You don't know.
I'd expect him to throw like a little screen pass or a zone read option here.
Yeah, you don't want to stop the clock. You keep it going.
Yeah. And you also don't want to give up a big play.
So play clock winding down. I tell you what, we got a little confusion. It's 5 seconds. Oh, there's too much confusion. Timeout.
Call it.
Yeah, there we go. Rector on the timeout.
Well, you know, that goes a little bit down to the coaching staff. They were cycling people in and out left and right there.
Yeah. Probably not sure what personnel they wanted, so.
No. Under 2 minutes now here remaining in the first half. Centennial leads 24-0. And really this second quarter has been just one heck of a quarter. If you're a Cougar fan.
Yeah.
They've been all over the place.
Well, I thought the Cougars may have a chance to tack on some more points, and they still could with a minute 4:54
They're
with the
going to have
big
to
play.
make a play right here.
Yeah. So this timeout coming back onto the field. 3rd and 8 from the 29. Roth, backside pressure. Really tough throw to Sanders. Not going to pick up the first down. You know, sometimes that you throw a 3-4 yard pass, try to make it 8. I'd like to go ahead and throw it 8 yards and just see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. Try to make it happen. unless you're throwing some little screen, dump and dink, you know, that if you're gonna throw it past the line of scrimmage, throw it past the first down marker.
Nice coverage by the Eagles. They stopped the drive. Took a procedure penalty by the Cougars to kind of slow things down. So a minute 50 here. Punt. It's going to be right to him.
Oh.
And
that's number 3. Centennial.
No. Oh, Centennial
on the tackle.
Oh, DeRoe, yeah, on the tackle, absolutely. Thought you meant 3
no.
on the return. That's 4
you
on
see him, DeRoe right there, coming in and wrapping him up and hanging on for dear life, bringing him down.
Devontae Hughley on the catch. Centennial DeRoe, the sophomore wide receiver, on the play. Probably one of the faster guys, along with Prince and Hall on this Cougar team. And there's the Cougar faithful looking for that halftime buzzer. Head to the concession stand. But I'll tell you one thing, the wind has stopped blowing.
It certainly has.
It has gotten stagnant.
Our school evening is gone away.
Oh, and that's going to be trouble.
Again.
Is that 66
I
again?
believe that's Phillips. Phillips just all over the place in that backfield. Yep. Time ticking away now, under 1:30 now. Phillips all over the place defensively.
Oh my, is it going to be again?
He got him.
Wow, a big night.
That's a 3rd sack.
We're going to say that 81 as well in there. Give him a little credit. The cleanup
the
crew.
half sack.
Aisle 4, Nick Bell.
And that time Phillips just completely unblocked. Bell had to work for it, but he got it nonetheless. 3rd and about 23 now with 56 seconds remaining. You know, they've still got 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time in the playmakers they've got to pin, and the punting unit has not been great.
Well, the situation is this, man. I think there's only 1 timeout. Centennial just called that one right there.
Okay, you're right.
3rd and 23. If I was the Northeast Eagles, I would probably do a run play, try to make Centennial burn that last timeout.
I'd burn it.
And then we'll see what happens from there.
I mean, if they run it here and stop at the line of scrimmage, you're going to get the ball back about the 45 probably. Depending. If they get another good bounce like they did, just doesn't work out. But, you know, you're looking 45-50, the way they've been punting tonight. And that'll give you about 45, 50 seconds to take some shots down the field.
Yeah, and they got the weapons to do it.
They have spread the field. But I'm with you, I'll still be shocked to see them throw it up here. And they are.
Who was that on the tackle, Matt? 66
again. And 81. That's one heck of a combination right now. Bell and Phillips wreaking havoc on that backfield.
Wow. That young man is having quite a night.
There you see Phillips holding on and Bell coming in right there behind him.
And the rest of the Cougars defense kind of needs to feed off Phillips.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, situation here, 48 seconds until halftime. No timeouts left for the Centennial Cougars. We're going to receive the punt here, probably on the 4th and 23. Unless Coach Arrington and the Eagles have some kind of play.
I don't think there's going to be a debate.
We'll see Prince here lined up about the 38 of Centennial. I probably could.
Right now, I'd pick a sideline and start running towards it.
I'd pick the. Yep, he
got a pretty good punt off that time, actually.
Yep, but you know what? He kicks it out of bounds, which stops the clock.
Yep. And they got definitely a home clock operator here. 2 seconds ran off.
And referee walks it up to about the 44.
Still not a long way to go when you're talking 45 seconds. You got 46 seconds. No timeouts, but you can definitely pick up some first down, stop that clock, work the sideline. Still a lot of time.
Well, Matt, I just got a score update from Ravenwood Stewart's Creek. Still in the second quarter, 56-0 Ravenwood. I think they probably could go ahead and rest the first team.
I think both teams can.
Yeah. Second half will be a JV game. Good for Ravenwood. All right, we got Roth, the quarterback. He's more of the throwing quarterback. And there's Hall.
They picked up the first down, couldn't get out of bounds.
That's all right. They stopped the clock to move the chains.
I would think they've got 2 plays called here, maybe not. Hall holding himself right there.
Well, he took a shot immediately.
Man. A lot of time running off here. I'm just really shocked that they're not did not come into that possession with 2 plays drawn up right out of the bat. They are just burning time.
A lot of movement.
They're trying to get Hall hurt. That's not a first down either.
Yeah, I would spike it.
They got to spike it.
But that is not a very quick return to the line of scrimmage.
Lord, I don't know what's going on.
The referee tossed it to 2 different people. Now I am going to.
They called that a first down?
Wow. Friendly spot.
Oh, no doubt.
Stop the clock for him. Throw it. Look out.
Ball's on the ground. And it looks like Centennial came back up with it.
Now they need to hurry up here and spike it.
They got to spike it right now.
You got the ball spotted on
right there. You don't have to spread everybody out. Just get right there and get lined up.
Line up under the center, Mr. Roth.
And I'm thinking you're kicking it now. You got
absolutely
2 seconds, and you got one heck of a kicker that we've seen so far.
Oh, the ball spotted, Matt, on the 25-yard line.
Talking 42-yarder?
Yeah, and he had plenty to spare on that 37-yarder.
Easy.
So.
He was good from 55, easy. See what he's got now.
That's going to trickle
wide
right. Yeah, wide right.
A lot of pressure on that one, a little bit different than what they had earlier.
So your time has expired here in the first half of our Week 0 WCTV Game of the Week here at Centennial High School. And after one half of play, the Centennial Cougars 24, the Clarksville Northeast Eagles 0. We'll be right back with Pets of the Week. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees and Matt Hill. Second half action coming up. Centennial Cougars lead 24-0. First half, Matt, a long first half, but the Cougars got it done finally offensively.
No doubt. You think about that first quarter, there was about 8 minutes where, Centennial didn't really touch the ball, not even on the field.
Yeah, they had.
Second quarter, though, they just exploded offensively. I think they were aided by a clock that may be malfunctioning.
So, yeah, they had the presence of the turnover early. Then they got a fumble recovery and an interception. And now we're going to have a kickoff, return. And we'll see right here. This is Emmanuel Hall.
It is.
Uh-oh.
I thought he had a shot of getting hit outside out of bounds there the way that guy was running after him. Glad he didn't.
So in Williamson County, your opponent usually gets the ball at the 20.
Yep.
Centennial's going to start at the 42. You see right here. Going to dodge, dip, dive, and dodge for a big return to the 42. Got a great start. Owen Roth back at quarterback for Centennial. He's been interchanging with Connor Reitfeld. Reitfeld more the running quarterback. Did a nice job on a touchdown drive. Now Roth going to hear is settle in to start the third quarter. And there is Sawyers. He gets a couple for a gain of about 3.
Not a bad way to start it off.
All right, well, you got to look now. Is Deion Sanders out there? Nope, he's staying on the sidelines here. Stretching out a little bit. I'm not sure what happened. He's kind of.
You know, if there's anything that needs to be stretched on that young man, I'm not putting him back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, 24-0. They'd like to see him get a few more touches, I'm sure, just because we're going to ride him a lot this year on the his ability. And now we got a new running back. Oh, man, that
man alive.
Number 14 lowers the shoulder. Let's check him out here.
Way to make your presence felt.
Jalen Long, the senior.
Nice run by Long. And here you're going to see him take the handoff, go off tackle, picks up a couple of nice blocks, runs through a tackle, then runs over somebody.
All right, it's Khalil Carter, the senior DB, trying to find out what the name of that bus was that just ran him over. And that's, Roth, you see him as the throwing quarterback in this situation, but he really has to haul back and throw it to get it there sometimes. So I guess that's why Coach Rector comes up with different running plays that all can get the ball in open space, as he knows maybe the quarterback just can't get that 15-yard out.
There's been some times, though, that he has he's picked up some nice gainers tonight.
Well, second
had a
and
very
10.
effective running game.
Let's try it again.
They got it.
Oh, man, that's a different speed right
he's
there.
going now.
Gear 4, touchdown. 54 yards.
All relatively silent the first half, had the turnover. But there you see why he is such a highly regarded talent here in Middle Tennessee. Just has another level of speed and ability, athleticism, that is not going to be found on many fields here in Middle Tennessee.
Well, I just said Roth had trouble with the 15-yarder. He hit Hall on the 15-yarder, took it the rest of the way. And Emmanuel Hall, the Missouri commitment, as you know, Missouri's come in and
we'll see if that holds up.
Yeah, he's come in and poached a few Middle Tennessee players, a couple of at Independence. Stribling is up there, and a couple of kids from Christ Presbyterian.
Look at the nice block here at the bottom of your screen.
Plenty of time.
Good protection, good pocket. Throws a nice strike in between both those defenders, and you see he's right there in that little open pocket.
Whoops.
And then Hall takes it to another level. Cuts a little bit of the outside, makes the defender miss, and then he just goes right down the field. Nobody's going to catch him, walks into the end zone, puts 6 on the board, 31-0 now, 10:54 remaining here in the third.
Student section here in full force. We were wondering early. Had a little late start on the crowd, but you know what? It may have been the parking situation. Who knows?
It could have been.
So we'll see if Emmanuel Hall's done for the night. We'll see if Deion Sanders is done for the night.
I'm glad to see they're allowing the balloons, because we went to Sounds game this summer. You're not allowed to
beach ball.
Beach ball. They take it.
Wow.
Snatch it from you. They're not rude about it, but they take it.
Well, I'm going tomorrow night. We'll see what happens.
Have fun.
Let me sneak one in just to see what happens.
You're a rebel.
31-0 here, early in the third quarter. Amazing what a year can do. Is he gonna? Yep, blows it dead.
He took a little bit to do that.
from the 20. You see Kevon Prince down here at the bottom. He's having some issues getting it stretched out. So walking off the field, coming back on, and trying to put it in high gear. Sometimes those muscles are like, hey, I wasn't ready for that.
And honestly, it's been hotter the last few days, especially when you factor in humidity, than it was this summer.
Absolutely.
And, you're practicing this summer, you're up here doing conditioning and all those types of things. And you're used to that heat. And now it amps it up a whole nother level. And it's not just that, it's in a game situation. Big thing to transition into.
So here come the Eagles, and I think that's maybe the quarterback. On the keeper, that would be number 10 for the Eagles, Birchwell. And Drury, 75 on the tackle.
There you see Tyler.
There we are.
Paul.
Hey.
I'm right here. There you go.
Christian.
Nobody wants to see me.
Nobody. He's focused.
Christian stoic.
First game.
Stoic.
And let's.
Oh, little
man.
pressure again.
Oh, he escapes this time barely. 66, Dylan Phillips has had a field day in the backfield.
And that was 33. Is that?
Yeah,
that's
no,
30
it was.
that time.
Yeah, it wasn't Dylan Phillips on the tackle. Dylan Phillips just ran on the field like, let me show you how to do it, boys.
Like you're supposed to get him behind the line.
Yeah. Don't let him get a gain of 1. So Birchwell has been kind of running for his life tonight. The improved Centennial defense.
No doubt.
So 3rd and 9. And I believe
there he
is
is
Phillips.
right there, Mr. Phillips.
Oh, man.
He says, you got that yard, I'm taking it back.
Phillips,
you can't have it.
6'4", 245 junior. Coach Rector is like, this kid's the
bane of quarterbacks everywhere.
Absolutely. That may be like 4 tackles for losses tonight.
More than that, but you're right. It's definitely up there. 3 sacks.
So here we go, punt situation.
2 people back.
2 people now, and Prince still stretching it out back here. Late coming on to the
flag.
Yeah. You know what? If I was him, I'd return this thing.
I'm not sure he saw the flag.
Yeah, I would make him kick it again if I was Coach Rector. Unless they're going to give him an extra 5 at the end of the.
I'm not gonna get. Although you know what, I think you're right. He shanked a couple. Scoot him back, make him do it again.
Well, he's going to decline it. He's going to take it at the 50. And that was Sanders and Prince, and both of them are kind of slow running off the field here.
I don't have them doing much of anything the rest of this game. You're up 31-0.
And it looks like, Reitfeld, the kind of the 1B quarterback of Centennial, is coming onto the field, as well as a host of newcomers. Look, you see on the sideline, Matt, you got 3 guys trying to stretch out. As the young men trying to,
no doubt,
get it all the muscles worked out here. There's a lot of football yet to be played. 31-0 here, 9:04 left in the 3rd quarter. And Reitfeld probably going to keep it on the ground. A good block, good seal block.
Got the edge, bounced it out for about 7 yards.
And Sawyer's nice play.
Does a good job of stretching this out. A lot of good lateral blocking. Outruns a couple of guys, runs through a tackle and picks up a good solid 7 yards, brings it down to about the 43-yard line.
So here we
kind
go.
of plug and play right now with Centennial. They're
going to throw it, possibly.
high.
Yep.
And we've seen that.
Well, and Reitfeld's going to have a little cramping issue, as he was like, wait a minute now. That was, you know, you wonder, do we really need a halftime?
No.
Just keep playing, guys. We'll be all right. Keep those muscles going.
And that was a long halftime.
That was an extremely long halftime. Again, one band performance. Centennial Band looking good out there first week. Reitfeld 3rd and 3. We're going to have a clock's running down. Plenty of time on the play clock, down to 10 seconds.
Oop, not good.
There's the ball. Oh, he's going to pick it up on the run.
No.
Nope, somebody did.
Bobbled
44. But there is a flag down. So hold everything. Well, we got holding, so
yeah.
Penalty's going to be declined, and the Eagles are going to take over. So here we go. The Eagles take over after the fumble. Kind of the same start here for Centennial. That last drive that they did in the first half, where first quarter, where it just didn't click.
Nope.
But take those two series away, and it's been a pretty productive offense for Centennial. Whoops. The counter did not work at all. Nick Bell. And let's see, that's 21. Williams.
You know, we have not called a whole lot of names on that defense tonight other than those front four linemen. They have been playing one heck of a game. Second and 14, already pushed them back to midfield. I mean, they are playing in the Eagles' backfield. It is going to be one long drive home tonight.
And a nice tackle, but a pretty good gain by 15 right there. Green on the reception.
These were the type of games, away games we hated when I was playing in high school anyways. And you had that long drive home, and if we won, we would go eat at a steakhouse.
Yeah.
I'm making that up, like they would, after hours type thing. If we lost, it was drive through somewhere. Generally Dairy Queen or Whataburger.
That's Phillips and Bell and a host of others. Going to be 4th down and 10.
Wow.
Kind of a questionable call. I mean, he had a nice pass right there. And
yep. And they were having some success before halftime, too, throwing the ball. Again, Phillips on the tackle. They may need to double team him.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe right.
Looks like they're going for it here on 4th and 9.
Well, down 31-0 halfway through the third quarter. Uh-oh. Oh.
Almost looked like they had a shot at picking that off.
So a turnover on down. Centennial holds.
Peyton Piscicante did a good job of reading that pass and tracking it down. Centennial's going to get the ball back now here. 6-19. Let's see who comes out at quarterback.
Well, I believe
it looks like Roth is in the huddle right now.
we have here? No delay. You know, it's pretty interesting off a change of possession.
Several of these. I don't know how that works. It seems like there's been several situations where a play should be called and the coaching staff can't quite make up their mind.
Well, they're trying to, Centennial's probably working some younger kids in, trying to find an open spot, maybe grabbing a lineman or two that hasn't been out there yet. Good block on the edge. That's Sawyer's.
Nice run by Sawyer's. And you called it. There was some excellent blocking out there on the outside. They've done a great job of team blocking tonight. We've even seen Reinfeld get in and throw a couple of blocks on a run play. These Sawyers hit that edge and just keep running. I like the way that young man runs. He's not quite as flashy as Sanders, and there's an offsides. And that's going to be a first down. That young man's enjoying himself tonight, just wandering around there on the sidelines.
Well,
they used to run that commercial. I don't know if they ran it here when I was there. It's 10 o'clock. Parents, do you know where your children are? Did they run that mess around here?
No, I don't. I'm usually asleep.
I'm not sure that guy
I'm usually
knows.
asleep by that time.
Nice hole.
Sawyers. Oh, and I think he maybe slowed the thing up.
Yeah. Kind of spins forward past that first down marker, and they're rolling now. 5:32, another Centennial first down.
There we go.
Sawyer's again just running through people at the end, and I see what you're saying. He's kind of came up a little gimpy there.
There we go. Coming up again.
Sawyer's
runs
again.
right into the big fella. 76.
Got a little excited there.
I like it. 76. That's Quindarius Grant, 6'4", 310.
Gave a little gun show action.
Absolutely. Make a nice stop.
You see it right there. Clogging up that middle. 2nd and 10.
Sawyer's only.
And make it 2nd and 15. You know, you're talking about switching some people in and out there. They had looked like a little cross-buck bootleg option where that backside guard's going to pull. And you're that young guy out there, maybe you just get into the game this first series. You want to make sure you get around that end. A little antsy. There you got it again, kick out. That was a good job. About 5 yards, that young man that got the false start there, he did a good job pulling around there and finding the first white shirt and putting a hat on a helmet.
So going to kind of hurry it up here as the clock runs here in the third quarter. So 3rd and 10. I'm sure Coach Rector would love to pick the first down up to keep the chains moving, clock running, and get out of Dodge. Maybe get ahead by the old 35 mercy rule.
35. 7 seconds on the play clock. 5, 4.
Roth needs to go ahead and
3,
pull the trigger.
2. Fake to nobody
behind
there.
him. So 4th down.
4:07 remaining. Looks like the offense is staying on the field.
Absolutely. Guess you have nothing to lose. You're playing pretty good defense up front. And they haven't moved the ball.
That's an understatement.
And Coach Rector is going to call timeout. So, with that being said,
got a 49-yard field goal right now.
49 would be the magic number.
I'd like to see him try it.
Well, if you'd like a copy of tonight's DVD, we give us a caller at 472-4032, $20 a copy. Go to the website, www.wc-tv.net, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Matt?
A lot of good fair information there right now if you go to
also
WCTV.
And our WCTV Sports Connection with your host, New County AD Jeremy Qualls. He interviewed Brian Rector this past week and got the preview. And the game of the week will always have the coach beforehand.
I did miss this week's episode. As you know, I'm a big fan of that and try to watch it. It gives us a good insight for us commentating, but I did miss it for this week. I definitely will be tuning in next week.
So you're right. Here we go. We're going to spot it at the 40. It's going to be a 50-yarder. Has he got enough on it? The juice
like it.
is loose.
He's got it.
Booyah.
What a kick.
50-yarder. Put it in the books. The Cougars are up 34-0.
Man, what a nice kick. That might be the play of the week.
Well, yeah. Not bad. Not bad.
And here you're going to see it. A lot of leg. Right through there, squeaks it in.
Yeah, maybe he'd been good from 53, maybe.
Yeah, that was a good kick. And that one didn't seem to have quite the distance the other two that we saw either. I mean, he's got a leg.
Well,
that's Nick Madonia. 15.
Some updates, Matt. Brentwood's down 31-3 to CPA in a tough opening matchup.
Wow.
Page is up 24-10 over a good Lipscomb Academy team. Fairview, your team, is up 27-7 over Cheatham County. How about
we got to get Fairview to stop doing their own games. We haven't been back there in a while.
Ravenwood's put on the be nice attitude over at Stewart's Creek. They're only up 56-14 now.
But they've laid off the the gas a little
they're
bit.
definitely in the running clock mode. So after the big 50-yard field goal attempt, he is going to probably, well, he's going to let him to return it, see what happens. Well, we're the outside guy. Where are you?
Oh, man.
Well, drag him any way you can. Whoops.
And that was from way back there,
that was deep.
Flag. Got a man down, too.
That's tough. If you can't touch your toes and you try to reach that cramp, that is tough to stretch out.
I tell you, with the cramp, that was an athletic move getting up.
I saw the old spin.
Oh,
yeah.
my Lord, that was – I would have broke my hip doing that.
Crazy thing is he's going to stay in the game.
I know.
Well, wait a minute.
What are you doing?
We're changing. He's coming out, jogging out, 44 right there. That's going to be who is that? 44, man.
Magnum PI right there. That's Hooper Mills. Get out the field, Hooper. You don't want to get hurt, man. I tell you, that was that might have been the most athletic play we've seen all night, was the guy getting up from the cramp.
Hooper Mills.
Hooper Mills.
You know what? He wanted to stay in, then he came off, and as soon as he got to the sidelines, he went straight to his back over here.
He is down.
Well,
that was impressive.
That was nice. So after the personal foul, the Eagles are starting at their own 44. And man, they just cannot.
Man.
Whoa! How about that?
That was a heck of a deal to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, alive.
I tell you what that was, Matt. You know what that was?
Trickeration.
That was Birchwell, the quarterback, saying, "I'm tired of getting tackled in the backfield."
Whose turn is it to get hit? Because it ain't mine.
Yeah.
There he is,
Well,
right
there we
there.
go.
Oh, I'm done.
Not sure that's the option you wanted, but
I'm going to hand this target off to somebody else. Phillips and Bell have been waylaying me tonight.
So official timeout as the, and the funny thing is cooler it gets, Matt,
the more timeouts.
Well, not that, but they're not requiring the mandatory water break.
Oh, you're right.
So you would think now as later you get in the game, go ahead and throw some water at them, but that's okay.
Yep.
That's okay. 34-0 here. 3:27, you're probably thinking fourth quarter, but no, Matt, third quarter.
Ooh, with 3:27 to go. There was definitely a clock malfunction that first half. I think they may have it fixed now.
Cancel your dinner plans. It's 9:25.
I always make plans for dinner, brother.
Well, that is, if I can see, is that Owen Roth playing defense?
You know, there are two number 10s on the field. There are two number 10s.
All right. Oh, it is Owen Roth there. The PA guy called it.
Yeah, there's a number 10 right here on the sideline, too. I just saw him. There he is, right there.
Yeah, that looks more like the quarterback, number 10, standing on the sidelines. This young man right here looks more like a,
the JV guy that didn't expect to play unless they were down.
Well, hang on,
34-0.
That looks like 18. I tell you what, Matt, either we got to get binoculars or glasses because that looked like 10. As soon as he sat down,
you're right.
18.
That's 18. No, but that did look like 10 coming walking over here.
Absolutely. So we apologize.
Again.
That's Tristan.
Tristan Esicante.
Wow. Butt cross sweep. Here we go. Boom.
Whoa.
Look at those little second group there. That's 35.
That is Clay Carter.
Well, he would call his name a couple of times, Carter.
You see Carter come flying in at the end of this play and just pile driving him down.
Here we go. Oh, I think the ball just squirted out, Matt.
Ball's out. They got it. Centennial has the ball. This has just been a disastrous game so far for the Eagles.
We'll take a look here. What happened?
Man, no doubt. I mean, again, just guys running downfield, making plays. And
was that recovered by number 20 something?
There was a 2 in it.
Absolutely. So here's where we go. Here's where we're getting the delay call before. The whistle is blown for play. Trotting on the field. Let's see who the quarterback is. I think it's going to be number 3, Centurion Devereaux. Or Durow, excuse me. Oh, man, he's got some blocks. Oh, late call.
Flag.
Yeah. And now number 19, that's Sawyers.
Well, you know, that first half was so long. Something was wrong with that clock. And these guys are playing a lot more than they probably should have.
Yeah.
And it's been very hot comparatively what they've been doing.
If you're the 4th team running back, you're going to get a shot here.
Davis Chrisman's coming in, number 30.
Devious Chrisman, the sophomore.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So there was a holding penalty and then unsportsmanlike conduct.
So that pushes the ball. Is it going to be first down still? Yeah.
Well, unsportsmanlike conduct, you're going to get automatic first down.
So first.
I feel like, okay, yeah. Why are they not moving the other parts of the chain?
I had to move it back for the holding.
But how's it 1st and 2? I don't understand that. I think it's 1st and 10. Just so you get the first down, it starts over. Am I making that up?
Well, you get the penalty for the holding.
I don't get it. So they march that back, and then it's an automatic first down.
It's only 15. Still, the sticks will show first down.
I think whatever. No,
you got to get 15.
I don't care.
Either way, Centurion Durow only got 1, 2nd and 1. Yeah, that's. Oh,
man.
Hello. Intended for number 5. Austin Waddell, or 42, Tony Wall was in the vicinity as well. So DeRoe probably could have run it, but you know what? He's like, hey, I'm the third-team quarterback. I'm going to throw this thing up. I'd be surprised if he threw it this time, though.
Nope, going to run forward and get that pick of that all-important first down.
Well, that's number 14, Jalen Long, the senior.
I still am very confused by the fact that that was not a – I mean, if you get a personal foul, it's an automatic first down.
They gave him the first down.
I understand that, but, like, you don't sit there and move it 15 yards forward and say, let's start from here.
10 from the holding, 15.
But you mark it back 10.
Uh-oh. DeRoe running, scrambling, knocked down for a gain of about 1.
Because let's say it's 1st and 25 and you get a personal foul.
But you got it. All right, 1st and 10.
Exactly. They start, okay, 1st and 27, whatever it is.
1st and 12.
No, it ain't 1st and 12. It's 1st and 10. They move the deal. I don't get it. Those sticks should have moved.
Well, that's why we're up here, I guess. So here we go. 2nd and about 8. Oh, that's a big hole.
That's a running room.
That's a big hole. Not sure. I can't get a number on it. Raquel, where are you down there? 14, yeah. So that's 14. Jalen Long again.
Nice blocking there.
Nice.
There's been some really good blocking by those guys.
Raquel's been in the mix down there, Matt. Had a couple plays her way.
You get a nice close-up right there. Long barrels forward for a couple of yards. 38 seconds now. Excuse me, 32.
Just in about field goal range.
No doubt.
So 2nd and 7. Less than 30 seconds here.
Got some room. If you make that guy miss, not going to happen.
He's going to lean to about the 14. Going to keep the clock running. Going to pick up a couple more. As that's is going to end the 3rd quarter with that play right there. And your score after 3, Centennial High 34, and the Clarksville Northeast Eagles 0.
Centennial able to put 10 points on that board, but still Clarksville not able to get anything going offensively.
Yeah, this has been a hit to defensive lineman film. They're going to just be ecstatic by the way they played up front.
Oh, no doubt. They just go watch that in the defensive line room. Everybody else can go home today.
I had a couple of secondary breakdowns on a couple of passes, a couple of tackles early on those 1-and-1 hitches that they probably should have made.
Yeah.
Other than that, a solid performance. You don't get time to throw it.
No. And you look at Clarksville East, the Eagles, their main 2 weapons are those 2 wide receivers out there, but they've not had any time to get them there, give the ball to them, and even then it's been very inaccurate.
So here we go. Coach Rector with some words here as we got it's going to be about 3rd and 4. The stick is definitely on the wrong spot. It's not 3rd and 7. I'm pretty sure DeRoe had picked up more than a couple, but maybe
There's 3rd and 4 over there. And here.
Well, either way, Centennial's in the red zone.
And they're going to get a first down and a touchdown.
Oh, he dropped it.
Ball came out.
Oh, he leans across for the score. Woo. No replay in high school, Matt. Let's get.
No doubt. Man alive. I thought he lost that.
So the quarterback keeper by Duro. And at this touchdown, 40 plus 1 makes it 41. And I'm sure if we came in tonight and said, Coach Rector, what do you think's going to happen? I know 41-0 was not going to be his answer.
No, not at all, especially after last year. You're going to see Duro. He's going to take the snap. Good snap. Makes one guy miss the point of attack and just runs forward, and right here at the very end of the play, you're going to see him with the collision. As he spins around, that ball's going to come out right there. I do think he might, he recovered in the end zone. So regardless, touchdown. Nice run by Duro. 41-0, 11:53 remaining now here in the fourth. And we've got a running clock.
Well, that's the referee's best friend.
See the spinner. We got another good angle there this time by Boys.
Yeah. And I'm sure Coach Rector would go over with Duro. Hey, hang on to that ball, young fella. Number 15, Madonia, kickoff. He's had a big night already, a 50-yard field goal. Not sure if there is a backup kicker for Centennial. Probably doesn't need him. Probably doesn't need him, that's right. Kick it off and pick up the tee and head back.
I'm telling you, he's been banging him.
So 1st and 10 from the 20, the Eagles. As the Coach Rector, great opportunity. It couldn't happen to a better situation here. Up 41-0. You got guys that are coming up with some cramps, and sit your starters, sit your second team guys. Let some of these younger guys go, get some experience in. And
rest a lot of guys, get some other guys, get some good looks at him.
Well, there's a nice play, and the ball comes out. And Centennial recovers.
Wow. And you know, that's what I was about to say. That young man that did that didn't quite see who it was. But this is a good opportunity to make a name for yourself. 44.
Covered.
That is Hooper Mills again.
Hooper Mills, the man.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Here we are. Put your hands up in the air, Matt. Just like you just. We'll see the replay. He got a running back, took a big shot. Boom.
Mills put it right on the ball.
Oh. Well, let's see if we see it. Well, Wrightfield's going to come back on the field. Matt, you see him trotting on the field right here, number 8. Not as fast as he should be. No. Looks a little slow with the. Wow. I don't know who that was with the ball, but he didn't look like he got it off as clean as he wanted to. 7.
Number 7. That is Chris Jefferson, Jr.
Second and 17. Whitefield. Hand off to 14.
Ooh,
Long. Long's going to pick up maybe one. And Centennial dresses 50, and I'm
they're going to be 50 playing.
pretty sure that 50 probably
They're going to have to wash 50 uniforms tonight.
Yeah. So 3rd and 16, 17, 18. Make that more than 3rd and 22, maybe. So here we go. What normally would probably be a passing down, probably not going to happen unless it's a short. Check off. So Whitefield going to hand off to. He's going to lean forward. Hand off, is that Long again? 14, yep.
Long.
So 4th down, clock's going to continue to run. And we see the replay right here.
Long going to take it, going to nose it up in there. Going to be well short.
So 4th down. Right field under center. Counter to Long. And he's going to be bottled up.
And get slung down.
So the ball is going to be turned over. Change of possession. Either way, clock's going to continue to run. And 41-0 your score. Halfway here through the 4th quarter. Paul Brees and Matt Hill breaking a sweat here on week 0 up here up top.
Man.
The wind has stopped blowing. You can't get the trucks on 65 to blow us any cool air. Talking about washing uniforms, I'm going to wash my shirt.
Brother, I'll tell you
twice.
This sucker's going to be see-through in a minute right here.
We may have a shot here.
Oh, man.
We hate to see the shutout.
Number 9.
It was that 30 that ran him down.
Damar Brooks, and he was run down from behind by number 30. Christamon.
Well, when that play started,
nice hustle play.
Yeah, when that play started, Matt, Centennial only had 10 on the field. Jalen Long came on to play defensive end in the exact spot where the play took place, and so he was out of position on what normally would make him cut back. But listen, you know,
this also may be a situation, not only are you playing a lot of new guys, a lot of guys may be playing positions they're not used to playing.
Right, because of injuries.
Yeah. Well, shot that the shutout could go away right here inside the 5. Need a big defensive stand. A lot of new guys out there too. They didn't bring anybody back in. Not going to get in that time.
Nope.
Got down about the 1 yard line.
the quarterback keeper. Touchdown. Well, a blink of an eye. That's going to be.
That is a shutout.
Yeah, avoids a shutout as the Northeast fans go wild over there.
We got one dancing.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go with the extra point. And that is going to be good. So with 6:09 here in the fourth quarter, it's 41-7 as the Cougars maintain the lead.
That was an impressive run, though. I'll give him that. But you're right. Out of position, stuff like that happens week one.
Well, Page and Fairview both won, Matt. And speaking of Page, next week, Summit at Page. And that, my friends, has been where the most watched play of the week was seen down at Summit High School on the infamous first touch kickoff return at Summit High School.
If you haven't seen it,
you haven't seen it. Get you and about 700,000 of your other friends. We'll hit 1 million hits.
Look out, brother.
We're about at 350,000 that is.
Paul looks at it every week.
I just try to bump up that. But Page with a big, impressive win over Lipscomb Academy. Summit, you know what, Matt? It could be the sleeping giant down there. They have a impressive sophomore group.
Well, they've been playing together for a while.
But no D. Hunter, no Philip Sherry.
I know.
And so
I tell you, if they would, not knocking anybody, but if they'd had a quarterback last year, they'd have been dangerous.
Well,
they had some of the best skill position players in the district.
New coach, new offense. We'll see what happens next week on your Williamson County Game of the Week. Summit at Page. Well, here we go. I like it. Return by. Oh, shoestring tackle. I think that's Devereaux.
It is. Now we'll see who's going to come out at quarterback now.
Well, unfortunately for you, Matt, the clock's going to stop now as we're under the 35-point range. The mercy rule is off.
We broke that barrier.
As you were desperately waving for a blocked extra point.
You didn't have to sell me out up here.
You weren't the only one cheering for that, but
I'm sure you were also.
Yeah, that was internally. All right, timeout. Clarksville Northeast. 6:03 here.
It was sad whenever you do it for you.
So this is going to be an exciting year, Matt. We got some great games throughout our schedule.
Oh, no doubt. Some great teams. And really, some marquee players in Williamson County this year that
yeah, I can't wait to see Van Jefferson in action.
Man, yeah.
I can't wait to see Joe Critchlow and that offense go at it.
We've seen two here tonight that really didn't, I don't want to say didn't live up to expectations. It was just that type of game. It got out of hand.
Right.
They weren't throwing the hall. Sanders, he a little injury, not playing him quite as much, but those two guys are as good as they get here in Williamson County. And it's really interesting to see Critchlow's senior season, what he's going to do.
Well, that's, is that DeRoe at the keeper?
It is.
And with Page having new coordinators, Jack Daniels, former county athletic director, now is the offensive coordinator at Page High School. And our new defensive coordinator down there, Derek Pack.
Well, I remember 2 years ago when we had our little pregame show with Coach Jack Daniels. He was pretty high on Page's offense when they switched over from running like they did to throwing. Want to get back in the action. Coach Jack Daniels needs to come to the coaches show. That would be interesting.
Oh, I'm sure he's lined up. He would probably be glad to be on the other end of the microphone. So 3rd and short here.
Almost ran that play clock out. Milking it for all it's worth. Got some running room.
And pushed out of bounds as long after the big run.
Big run. Nice blocking. Had a great alley. And when he got that alley, he turned on him, pushed it on to another level. You see it right there. He gets some good blocking up front on that edge. I mean, Centennial's wide receivers and tight ends have done an amazing job tonight of blocking. Textbook.
So the clock here at 5:04, and
I think DeRoe's trying to milk it when the clock stopped.
I don't know. Yeah, I think the coach Rector's probably trying to figure out why the clock stopped.
Well, he ran out of bounds.
Yeah, but then once the ball's spotted now in high school,
oh, I didn't know that.
Rock and roll. Here we go. Well, we have other games that Williamson County will talk about next week. Of course, Summit at Page, Dixon County at Franklin the week after. That'll be our first look at Joe Critchlow on the offense, as those guys have been working hard all summer to get that passing game going. Oh, man, great block out of number 5 on Centennial. He ran right into him at Austin Waddell, the receiver. Well, after that Franklin game, we have Laverne at Ravenwood, which should be a big production for Van Jefferson and company.
Yeah. Wasn't too long ago, Laverne was a powerhouse, though. 5 or 6 years ago.
And then next week after that, Ravenwood at Independence. Our first look at Independence minus the
trio.
The trio of D1 guys that have gone to bigger and better things. But I think Independence is reloaded from the sources that I have. And have been looking good in the preseason.
And you've got sources.
Oh, I have sources. Following that, Oakland at Brentwood. Our first look at Brentwood, but you know, more importantly, if you're a college football fan, you want to keep an eye out on Oakland because they have about 10 guys that have D1 potential.
Wow.
And about 7 of them have SEC offers.
Man.
The following week is Franklin at Brentwood in a rivalry.
Yep.
That has been.
You can throw the records out the window there.
Well, Long didn't really block for us. DeRoe right there, but.
No.
And then
I think they're going to come up just a hair short unless they get a good spot.
And then this, following the Brentwood-Franklin game, Independence right back here at Centennial. Now that will be an interesting contest.
That's probably going to have some playoff implications, I imagine.
And then the following week after that, talk about playoff implications, Franklin at Ravenwood.
Yes. That's probably going to be for the #1 seed there.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Battle of the Wood following with Ravenwood and Brentwood. And then we're going to close the season right back here at Centennial High School with Franklin. And remember Centennial beat Franklin for the first time in 10 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
And and then I believe Franklin beat them last year.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
They won
right here. Yeah. So with that being said, a full slate of
good matchups.
Good matchups, absolutely, with 2:59 here in the fourth quarter. I was almost about to say third. I don't know how long I've been up here. It's been.
I tell you right now, it's like the fifth overtime, I think.
As what do we have? We have the turnover on downs, and here comes the Eagles on offense as a plethora of new new players for the Cougars defensively.
It's going to be midnight when Clarksville Northeast gets home after midnight. It's insane.
So handoff to number 12. Got a little shake and bake. He is brought down. It's number 12, Quentin Cross, the freshman, with a nice little carry of about 7 yards. Second down, keeping it on the ground. Number 9.
Got away from one, but there. Is that number 20?
And Damar Brooks on the carry. Number 20 on the tackle, Matt.
Yep. That is Zach Wisnowski, sophomore.
Oh, that's I believe that's Bailey. Is that Bailey Wisnowski, the receiver? Maybe is.
Now you're gonna see him come flying in right here, hanging on for dear life. Number 60, Hayes Morrow comes in, sophomore, cleans up that.
So under 2 minutes now. Pass, catch, incomplete. You know what that incomplete means, Tyler? It means stopping the clock. So the clock almost has struck midnight for both teams in our bedtime.
No doubt, brother.
We'll have to give Christian, our new intern of camera 2 up here, the heads up. They usually don't go this long, Christian.
No, they don't.
So you're usually at home and tucked away in bed by now.
Getting paid tonight, brother.
Birchwell back at quarterback. Here comes the sweep. And turns it back inside. Nice job by the Cougar defense.
And just to give you an idea, every single play that we've run, the clock here that we're seeing up top, we'll say like if it says 132 here, the clock on the board up there says 135. It's running crazy slow.
Lance has done a fantastic job in
Lance
the truck.
always does a great job on it. I set my phone on it a second ago, was timing several plays with it. That clock is screwed up. I told the guy over here a second ago, and he didn't act like it was a big deal at all.
When you're ahead 41-7, you know what? I guess you keep playing. Just another Sunday afternoon.
I tell you what. A lot of young guys getting some good experience, though.
So here we go. Oh, almost a big run by 7. That's going to be Chris Jefferson, the junior.
Nice little off tackle. 122 on ours, 125 up there.
So maybe this will be the second to last play.
Well, no matter what play it is, Centennial has done one heck of a job tonight. And, you know, it starts up front with that offensive and defensive line, and they dominated in the trenches both ways, coming and going. It was so impressive, especially you think about Phillips and Bell, 66 and 81 on that defensive line. They just manhandled the Eagles' offensive line. And then the way that offensive line and the wide receivers and tight ends all blocked on the outside, inside, no matter what was going on. as a group, they were one cohesive unit, and that is something that you can definitely tell that these guys worked on a lot this summer, and they did a great job. Kudos to them and kudos to that coaching staff. I mean,
well, you said it, Coach Rector. Got these guys prepared. Probably showed a lot of film of the game from last year where they got beat.
Clarksville Northeast is no slouch, just like you said. Again, last year made it to the third round of the playoffs. Got a lot of guys returning. Big-time talent on the outside of those two wide receivers, and they were shut down.
He almost should have bounced it outside. Either way, first down.
This has really not been an inordinate amount of penalties either for the first game.
No, but you know what? We have about a second difference on the play clock. Will Centennial snap it? I hope so, and take a knee. Get out of Dodge. No. No, 1 second left. We're going to take a penalty. Well, we didn't get the play off. That's okay. Here's the problem. We're going to have to snap it. We're not going to have to snap it.
Throw it in the end zone. He rolled it.
Oh, he did roll the clock. Matt, what do you say? The Centennial Cougars have come back in full force here in 2014, picked up a big win.
They look awful good tonight. I mean, again, like I was saying a second ago, very impressed with their offensive and defensive line. And when you've got a defensive line that can get after teams like that, they're gonna cause some havoc that's different. You know, we talk about Van Jefferson being such a massive talent on wideout. If you've got guys breathing down that quarterback's neck, no one's gonna be able to give them the ball. You know, same thing, Joe Critchlow, one of the better guys around here. He's gonna be rendered ineffective with a pass rush like that.
Well, all right. For week 0 here on our Williamson County Game of the Week, your final score, the Centennial Cougars 41, the Clarksville Northeast Eagles 7. We will see you next week at Page High School for our WCTV Game of the Week.